Welcome back to Yvette's View, where we continue to vibe high on good high vibrations. And today is another Tasting Tuesday, and I am here to showcase to you a smoothie bowl. And I typically have this smoothie bowl when I'm about to go on a fast or do a detox. And I also like to use this as a dessert. So when I want something sweet that's going to be filling and satisfying, I can make this smoothie bowl very easily. So what I do is I soak my cashews, because it's made with cashews, and it's made with strawberry and an orange. I also top it with walnuts and flax seeds. I actually got this off of Pinterest because I was looking for something I could do that would be really easy and quick, more of a alkaline detox, if you will. And there was a 3-day detox, and I do believe there's a soup that's made with this salad and the smoothie bowl, and you do this for 3 days. And it's supposed to get your body into an alkaline state, which is, for me, always trying to maintain that even alkaline state so that, no disease can settle in this avatar. And so, family, this is what's getting ready to happen. I wanted to showcase this bowl because I'm actually about to embark on a detox and fast. And I'm not sure which particular fast I'm going to do. I do believe I am going to do a soft dry fast for maybe 24 to 48 hours. And that soft dry fast is where you don't eat or drink for those during that time. But what I always notice was most important for me to be successful with those is that I prep before I do that. And this is one of the meals that I use to prep. And it helps me to be successful in whatever detox and or fast that I'm choosing to do. And it's time for me to get back into my fasting and my detoxing because it's been a minute. I've done a little bit of a detox, but now I'm ready to get back, to my normal way of how I used to do back when I was, in this time of really, really healing my body from certain ailments and things of that nature. I was doing a lot of fasting. And for those that do know that sometimes, most of the time, not sometimes, most of the time, this body needs to rest from eating. It needs to rest from working, doing digestion. Sometimes it just needs to rest like you need to rest every night that you go to sleep. Even though you are resting from eating then, it still needs a little bit longer just to get itself back into its normal rhythm and pattern, if you will. And for me, I have kind of got off of one of the patterns I used to eat, which is the circadian rhythm. And I can't say that I've gone off the pattern, but I've gone off the pattern. I still eat one meal a day, but I tend to snack. And what I'm snacking on needs to be overhauled. It's time to change the palate again. And for me to change that, I really wanted to do more raw food, and that puts my palate, it changes my flavor palette as well. So even though I love my cooked food, don't get me wrong, I loved all the cooked foods that I get to make and I get to try all of that. However, for my optimal healing and for my optimal way I would love for this avatar to work for me, for me, I need to do a little bit more raw. So I'm getting ready to train this body, getting ready to go into training. And I definitely want to take you on this training journey with me. So I'm showing you this now because I will be showcasing and or taking you on this journey with me as I go through my detox and what happens when I'm on my fast. So I want to be, completely transparent with you and show you exactly what I'm going through, how I'm feeling, if I'm smiling that day or if I'm not. You're gonna, or if I start breaking out, because that happens as well, and that's not gonna always be the prettiest, but it's best that I go through that and show you that it's possible, it can be done, and you'll be right here with me while I'm detoxing and I'm fasting. One of my favorite fasts to do, though, I have to share with you, is the soft dry fast. The soft dry fast is you don't eat or drink anything. However, I get to shower, brush my teeth, wash my face, and all of that. And at one point, I didn't know that I could do that until I realized that even when you shower, wash your face, brush your teeth, that you're still receiving water. That's why they call it a soft dry fast. There's another one called the hard dry fast, where you don't eat or drink or shower or brush your teeth or any of that. It's just nothing. And they say you get really, really great benefits through that. However, I noticed I still got great benefits healing wise, gut wise, because again, definitely want to have a healthy gut. I just noticed that when I do a soft dry fast, the reset that I get benefits me, and I feel I have so much energy. It's crazy. You have no idea. I think the first time I did a soft dry fast, I went 3 days. I just jumped into it, and that's why I'm here to talk about prep before. Because had I prepped, I don't think it would have been as hard on me when I came off. Just like before you go into a fast, you have to prep, and then there's a way to end your fast when you're coming off of the fast. So without any further ado, I'm going to show you this smoothie bowl. This smoothie bowl is like cheesecake to me. I have nuts, walnuts in here, and flaxseed. And it's made, I think I said, out of the cashew, strawberry, and orange. And so I've got fiber there, that's dense there, and the nuts kind of help. And this tastes like cheesecake to me, and I definitely love to have this because, like I said, you can see this is a nice size bowl, right? I don't have to eat this whole bowl, but if I want to, I can have this whole bowl after 7 o'clock. Because even in my circadian rhythm, this is something I can still have, and it's still somewhat light, very light. So when I'm resting, my body is resting. It doesn't have to do a whole lot of work to digest it. And that's what we want to do with this avatar, is not overwork it, not overtax it. We don't want to overtax the body, right? We want to make sure that we're doing what's best for this body, like we want to do what's best for this planet. And if we eat like how nature is, then we're in alignment with nature. We're in alignment with how we're actually supposed to be flowing, while we're here on this planet. And so with that being said, family, and without further ado, I'm going to taste this delicious raw cheesecake, if you will, strawberry cheesecake. And my walnuts are going to take place of my crust for me. Okay, here we go, right there. Flaxseed fiber. This takes care of my sweet tooth if I wanted to. If I felt like I really wanted something sweet, this takes care of that. And I've never made a raw cheesecake, but this is as close to a raw cheesecake as I'm gonna get without a crust. See, and this, and with it nice and cold too, because because the strawberries were frozen. So it's got that coldness to it. And it just satisfies my cheesecake feeling, and it also is getting me in the mindset of we're getting ready to go on a detox, because this particular smoothie bowl, I believe I got this off of Pinterest, and it was under a 3-day detox, and so I believe I'd have to do a soup with that. So if I do that 3-day detox, I think what I may do is showcase that, come back and show you what that 3-day detox is going to do, the purpose of that 3-day detox, and then after that go towards doing my fast. So, but like I said, it's so important that you prep for any type of change that you're about to embark on, especially when it comes to eating, fasting, detoxing. There's so many ways to accomplish that so that you're successful let's just say you challenge yourself and you say, I want to do a 10-day water fast. If you want to do a 10-day water fast, then you want to prep for at least 7 days before you even think you're going to start to do a water fast. And it's easy to be, and you can do it and be successful in it. However, you want to prep for it. You want to prep your body for it. You want to prepare your body and your mind that you're getting ready to do this for 10 days. And it's like anything else. You're training your body to get ready for this fight, because it's going to be a battle, especially the first 3 days, as pretty much everyone knows. First 3 days, if you get past the 3rd day, you're good to go. But those first 3, it's a battle of the wills, if you will. But if you're determined, and you have a purpose in mind and a goal in mind, and you're determined to do it, prep first. It makes it so much, it's not as challenging. It's still going to be challenging, but it's not as challenging because you've already started to utilize your brain to say, okay, I'm not going to be having anything to eat. I'm going to just be drinking water. For me, that's why I like the soft dry fast. It's, if I don't have anything, the body is like acting as if I'm asleep. I'm just not sleeping. But I don't have anything going in, no water, no liquid, nothing. And I found that easy to do. That was the easiest fast to do. And then coming off of the fast, I had to learn how to come off of that type of fast as well. And any type of fast that you come off of, you have to come off the fast just as light as you went in. So when you're coming off of a fast, you want to slowly reintroduce solid foods. Drink some juice that has a little fiber in it. Drink a smoothie. it's liquid, but it's got a little bit more dense. It's more dense than water. I'll continue to talk about this as I'm taking you on this journey with me, because I wanted to be transparent and show you how I act. Oh, so you know that it's not always rosy over here all the time. Even though I am on my good high vibrations, there are those days where, those high vibrations are tested. And I do know that during a fast or a detox, and you're having detox symptoms, you're not just grinning and smiling all the time. It's like, oh my God, do I have to continue to go through this? My stomach or whatever, headaches or things of that nature that can happen during those times when you are releasing toxins out of your system and drugs that you don't think you're eating, but you will find out quickly, because that sugar is the #1 drug. That white sugar, it's so toxic. So toxic. It's just ugh. So with that being said, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you're notified every time I post a video. And just remember that I'm also going to showcase to you, I guess I'm going to use this as an episode type of journey, so that I can take you on this journey with me and kind of showcase how I'm feeling throughout, and what I'm going to be eating. Like I said, for the most part, it's usually going to be water prior to, and then certain meals that are very light once a day, because I do eat 1 meal a day anyway. So we'll see how with this particular 3-day detox, I think it's 3 meals that you have to consume. But I will definitely keep you updated on that. So with that being said, family, thank you for stopping by. And I can't wait to showcase this interesting adventure that I'm about to take with you. So with that being said, continue to vibe high on good high vibrations, and just know that love, that when you love yourself enough, you'll do everything that you need to do and that you want to do that will benefit you first. All right? Peace.